big night for Carson Ascensions, and Denison gets a win over Glenwood. Carson, what are the takeaways from tonight?
We came out hot, and then they made a big response there in the fourth quarter, and we were able to battle back and get the win.
I know you guys had kind of a rough go lately against some tough teams. What does a win like this do confidence-wise going forward, knowing there's some big games ahead?
I mean, it means a lot. We had a down stretch there, and we learned how to win again, and that's big at this time of the year.
You guys started fast, really controlled the majority of the first three quarters. They put a scare in you guys, but you're able to hold on. Down the stretch, where do you feel this game was won?
I feel the game was won at attacking the rim and getting good shots at the right time, and players stepping up at the right time.
Yeah, I think you guys had 3, 4, I don't remember off the top of my head, in double figures. Speak to tonight offensively. What was clicking? What was working?
Everyone was contributing that was on the court, and it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys, it was everyone.
You had some big shots at the free throw line down the stretch. I know you missed a couple late, but I think you went 5 of 6 on a little bit of spurt there to grow the lead. What was the mentality there at the stripe?
Step up and make them, and that's how we're going to win the game, free throw line.
Is that a position you want to be in late in the game?
Yes.
Now looking ahead, an Atlantic team that I'm sure you guys would love to see again. Before we get into sub-state action, what's the approach going forward?
Do what we couldn't do last time. They made a run at us and we couldn't respond, so we got to be ready for their run and respond like we did tonight.
All right, Coach, hard-fought win. You guys snap a 5-game skid against a tough Glenwood team. What are the takeaways?
Yeah, the biggest thing is obviously after a great start, hitting on all cylinders offensively, and I thought defensively we're able to take a few things away early and we're able to build the lead. I think for us the conversation was they were going to make a run, and we've kind of been our losing the 5 games in 8 out of 10. When teams have made a run, we haven't responded the right way or good enough to be able to overcome those. So we continue to lay that gauntlet out in the challenge of, hey, good teams are going to make runs at you, especially on their home court, and can you survive those and then respond with a run of your own? So I was just really proud of the kids and their response, because obviously once Glenwood ties it and once they take the lead, it's easy for your thoughts of past performance of oh, here we go again, and the guys really kind of grabbed the game by the neck a little bit, and we got a couple big stops, so we got to steal, get a layup, and get the game back in order, and then kind of get control of the game and able to bleed out the clock a little bit with that lead.
You guys started fast, I think like 7 threes in the first quarter or something like that, and then you finished kind of fast too. 2 different styles of it though, but offensively tonight, what did you see that you liked?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is we're confident in the guys that we put on the court to be offensive threats, no matter who's out there. And we obviously have a little bit of size in the 6'8", Artfeld in 6'7" with Manuel, and even Gavin at 6'4", and things that maybe other teams don't have as much. And we continue to try to be better at playing through those guys. I think when the ball gets side to side and you take away some helps and rotations, when our bigs post up hard, you're going to get open looks, and it was great to see us knock them down. And I think about it, 4 or 5 different guys, their first shot went in, and that's always huge. When you see the ball go through the basket, it just creates another energy level for you to be able to, elevate both your defensive game and your offensive game. And sharing the basketball and creating for others was big for us tonight.
Carson had some big free throws down the stretch. I take it that's probably a guy that in that situation in the game, you're pretty comfortable being in that spot.
Yeah, we got confidence, like I said, in most of our guys. Obviously, Carson wanted the ball in his hands and kind of, made sure we rolled it. Because I'll be honest, we've played a few games where we just weren't able to execute the free throw line, and we gave a few away in that fashion. So, Carson, stepped up and a big leader for us offensively and went up and knocked him down. And we'd still like to make a few more all around, but, they did a big job tonight keeping that at a 2-possession game. So the clock and time and timeouts couldn't come into a factor.
What does a win like this do heading into the postseason? I know you still got 1 more regular season game left with Atlantic, but I mean, when you look at you guys as sub-state, it's a coin flip between probably about 7 teams. What does a win like this maybe do for the confidence?
It's a big reassurance of we're in the right direction. We just got to make sure at the end of the game we do a better job of shot selection. We do a better job of taking care of the basketball, and then we force teams the 35-second clock's not quite in play of making sure they guard. And they have to come out a little bit, and you force them maybe have foul trouble or have to go to the free throw line. And then when you get there, you got to knock them down, and we did a good job of that tonight.